time. Let's start in Shavasana today. Laying down. And just taking some time to come into your practice today. Go in. Taking a couple of deep breaths in through the nose. And exhaling, sighing out through the mouth. Begin to just feel yourself supported here, connecting with the earth beneath you. And just taking a gentle scan from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, and just noticing how you're feeling this morning, physically, energetically, emotionally, and just beginning to check in with yourself. This week, we have begun our practice of integrity and honesty. So, in Monday's practice, I read aloud a few words that are related to integrity, and just notice if these land with you, what ones resonate with you the most. Maybe think about creating an intention around that, or even your own mantra. We are working with our Reiki principle of just for today, I will do my work honestly, but you can always create another mantra that feels more aligned with you. So go ahead and just see how these land and see if something sticks. Honesty, truthfulness, virtue, wholeness, sincerity, stability, fairness, nobility. So, this theme, this principle of integrity encourages us to embody our truth and approach both our inner and outer work with honesty, with sincerity, and mindfulness. This week's practices, we are focusing on honoring the body's truth. So, as you're scanning through, noticing where you are holding tension, and throughout our practice, moving in ways that are in alignment with your needs, cultivating honesty in your practice. We'll begin by walking the feet in towards the hips, just taking a couple of windshield wiper motions, just slowly begin to wake up this area of the body. Maybe we're a little stiff, haven't had a lot of movement maybe this morning yet. And then we'll bring the knees back through center, soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall open for Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. You can bring the blocks under the knees or under the thighs for support. If you have them closer up towards your hip, that's a little more support. A little further down towards the knees, less support. Just finding what feels best here. Find some evenness with the shoulders, maybe just kind of tucking them under, bringing the shoulder blades closer together for a gentle openness in the heart space. You can bring the hands to the belly or the rib cage or even to your side. And just noticing the sensations in the inner thigh and the openness of this shape, this posture. Just inviting your awareness and your mind to be open to your truth today. Noticing the breath, filling the body, expanding on the inhale, becoming more open, releasing any resistance to what our truth holds on the exhale. And release the blocks to the side. Use the hands to draw the knees towards each other. And bring the knees in towards the chest and just grabbing on wherever you can. Just taking a little rock side to side, massaging into the lower back. And we'll drop the feet down and we'll take a reclined pigeon, crossing the right ankle behind the left knee and drawing the right knee towards the back of the room. And just staying here for a few breaths, just checking in with the body and noticing how this feels today. This feels good to stay here. If you're feeling that sensation, we want to not feel like we're straining in any posture, and we're able to still breathe with ease and explore the sensations and not be distracted by any pain or any um, pulling or tightness. So just noticing where you are here, if this feels good. And then if you feel like you need a little bit more sensation to lean into, or you would like to see how that feels like, you can draw the legs in towards the body, reaching through and maybe interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh. And if you get here and it feels a little too tight or uncomfortable to the point where you feel like you're unable to find stillness and just settle in and really take in the benefit of this pose, maybe drop the foot back down, release the grip. Again, just always being honest about where we are in our practice. There's no place you need to be other than what honors your body at any given time. Really feeling these sensations in the hips, maybe even a little bit in the back of the right glute or the hamstring. Releasing that grip if you have brought the legs in towards the body. And taking a half happy baby, just grabbing the outside of that right foot and bringing it towards the ceiling, dropping the knee down towards the floor. Maybe letting that left knee flop open as a little bit of counterbalance. Taking a little rock here, side to side. Release the grip and drop both feet back down. And move to the opposite side, crossing the left ankle behind the right knee. Left knee tracks towards the back of the room. Taking those few breaths here just to notice the sensations that are arising on this side. We always have one side of our body that usually feels a little more open. Just feeling into that. That's true for you here. And then if you'd like to draw the legs in, you can. Grabbing on wherever is comfortable for you. Settling in to stillness so that we can take in the benefit of this shape, really releasing the fascia in the left hip, a little bit in the glute, creating some space here in the body. Releasing that grip, dropping the right foot back down to the mat. If you had it pulled in, reaching for the outside of the left foot, finding that half happy baby here. And releasing the left foot back down. Just taking those windshield wipers again, widening the feet out towards the edges of the mat this time, taking it a little wider. A little bit of a rebound or counter to that hip stretch. And then walking the feet back in, and rolling over to one side and slowly coming up. We'll find tabletop. Being honest about your knees. If you need a little cushion. Knees stacked under the hips, the wrists under the shoulders. Palms and tops of the feet press into the mat. I'll take some cat cows on the inhale, dropping the belly, gaze comes forward, tailbone rises. Exhale, pressing into the mat, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, dropping into cow, belly drop, heart forward, gaze maybe towards the ceiling or the sky. Then exhale, broadening through the back side of the heart center, pressing into the earth, rounding into cat. And just spend some time here moving through cat cow, just feeling into the corners of the body. Really taking stock of how you're feeling today, maybe tuning into that intention or that one word that maybe stuck with you. Using this time to explore. Okay. Coming back to a neutral tabletop, we'll take child's pose. Bringing the big toes together, knees towards the edges of the mat. Use your bolster here if you want to place a bolster between the knees. Sinking the hips down towards the heels. It's okay if they don't touch. Walking the hands forward towards the top of the mat. Letting the heart space come towards the earth. Forehead towards the mat. You could even cross the arms here to rest your forehead or place your forehead on a block if you would like. We'll incorporate our mantra here. If there's another mantra that you're using, feel free to do so. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Just letting that resonate in the heart space and repeating it to yourself as you open here. Really tuning into the heart center, to a place of honesty, thinking about what work means to us. It's not just what we do in our careers, it's also the inner work that we do, the outer work in our relationships to others and to our environment, the people around us, to our experience. Just for today, I will do my work honestly. Gaze comes towards the fingertips, and we slowly walk back. And then we will come to a seated position with our legs out long in front of us for caterpillar. So sit bones really rooted into the mat, and the legs can be closer together or even just a little bit apart or hip distance apart if that feels better to you. Try to find a really long spine here. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Reach through the crown of the head. Just place the hands on the tops of the legs, toes flexed towards the body. With that long spine, we'll walk the hands out. And then wherever you feel any resistance, so it could be the tightness in the back of the legs, you begin to feel that sensation. Maybe it's our bellies touching the top of our legs. Wherever you feel that, begin to resist, go ahead and let the spine just round there, rounding through the shoulders, letting the head hang heavy. You can also bring blocks to support the forehead if you'd like in some way. And again, just noticing where you are. If you need to back out a little bit, walk the hands a little further back so it's not as intense, that's okay. As you're turning inwards here, just looking at your inner landscape, noticing what's arising for you during your practice today, opening up to that inner truth. On the inhale, slowly walk the hands back up, bringing the head up last. We'll find shoelace or Gomukhasana. So you bring the right ankle close to the left glute and then cross the left leg on top, stacking the knees. They don't have to be exactly right on top of each other, wherever you are. If it's a little more open like this, that's okay too. So you have one ankle close to your right ankle close to the left glute and left ankle close to the right glute. So we're just kind of stacking here and placing our hands on top of the ankles, lengthening through the crown. This is a little deeper stretch into the hip. So if you need to open it up a little bit or just take Sukhasana, that's okay too. Whatever feels best. And as you lengthen through the spine, tune into the breath and see if you can follow the energy and the breath flowing from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Just following that flow, flowing up from the earth on the inhale, releasing down into the earth on the exhale. And crossing the legs slowly, bringing them both out front, and just shaking them out a little. Maybe taking some windshield wipers back and forth. The hips feel particularly tight here. And then opposite direction. So left leg on the top. What did I just do? I think it was like this. So yeah, left leg on the top, right leg on the top. Oh, all turned around today. Yeah, okay. Left ankle towards the right glute, right ankle towards the left. Knees somewhat stacked-ish. And then finding that length again, reaching through the crown, and rooting down through the base of the spine. Let your shoulders drop down away from your ears and see if you can relax your jaw a little. Often if our hips are really tight, our jaw is clenched a lot, or we may have some tension in our jaw. See if you can relax that area. Maybe find a little more ease in the hips. And crossing the legs nice and slow. We'll bring the legs out wide in the V for dragonfly. You can bring your block close by, stack in front if you'd like. First, rooting down through the sit bones, toes flexed towards the body, lengthening through the spine. And walking the hands out again until you find that resistance that you're feeling maybe in the back of the legs, and then letting the head hang heavy or come to blocks, whatever is good for you here. Sometimes it feels nice to have that little bit of support on our forehead. We can even maybe use the blocks and just kind of roll the forehead across the blocks a little bit. You can stack them however you like. And as you fold forward, just feeling the breath in the back side of the body, feeling the shoulders round a little here, opening up the back side of the heart space, inviting any tension that might be in the shoulders, tightness to release, and just roll down the back, maybe massaging the forehead a little on the block if that feels good. Really walk the hands back, coming all the way up into Sukhasana. We'll take an easy seated twist. You can place your blocks under your knees if you'd like, or under your thighs. Finding length in your spine, reaching through the crown. We'll sweep the arms up on the inhale, lengthening a little more. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, right fingertips float down to the mat. Lengthening again on the next inhale. And on the exhale, maybe deepening a little or Just really feeling that twist in the belly, maybe bringing your gaze towards the right shoulder. If that feels good to the neck. And here we're just thinking about really releasing any untruth, anything that came up during your practice today. Maybe it's an old story or an unkind thought towards yourself, and just letting that go, releasing anything that is no longer true. We prepare to enter the rest of our day after our practice. Anything we don't want to carry with us. Releasing back through center, uncrossing the legs, and bringing the other leg in front, finding support where needed, and sweeping the arms up, lengthening, reaching towards the sky. On the exhale, right hand to the left knee, left fingertips to the mat. Lengthen on the inhale, exhale deep. In addition to our mantra just for today, I will do my work honestly. We also have an affirmation for the month. And maybe bringing that into your practice today as we begin to close. I move, speak, and live in alignment with my truth. I move, speak, and live in alignment with my truth. Noticing how that resonates with you can be something that you can carry with you as you move out into the world today off your mat. We have anything challenging before us. Coming back to that mantra or that affirmation, I should say, and letting it guide you. Exhaling, coming back through center and just taking a moment here to pause and reflect on your practice today. Taking a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, sighing out through the mouth. Letting go of anything that did or didn't happen as expected today. Inviting your practice to be exactly what you needed this morning in this very moment. Finding some gratitude towards yourself, maybe bringing the hands to heart center in some way, and just taking that moment to thank yourself for coming to your mat and to coming to you today, exploring this theme of honesty in our work both on and off the mat. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice this morning. May you walk in loving kindness. May you share the unique gift that is you. And may you remember you are loved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.